Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, my lovely alerts, and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Happy Tuesday. I hope your week is bright and sunny. We're in the middle of a brutal heat wave, and today I thought we would just take a look at AMBERLYNN's relationship with the noble Ayyg. And lately, AMBERLYNN branched out to making omelets instead of scrambled eggs, so I thought it might be fun after we take a look at her cooking her eggs that we recreate and show you how to make an omelet. Let's dive right in.
What I'm having for breakfast, it's 2 scrambled eggs, half of an onion, and half of a serving of spinach that I cooked myself. Today for breakfast I had scrambled eggs, onions, some bacon bits, and some Colby Jack cube cheeses. It was really delicious. My girlfriend absolutely loved it. So I cooked lunch today. I made Mediterranean curry couscous with scrambled egg. Egg is good protein, so here is my dinner. So this is probably the big elephant in the room. What this is turkey lunch meat, and I wrapped light Laughing Cow cheese in there, and the cheese is only 35 calories, so I did this for more protein. And I also put some scrambled eggs on top of the veggies. Yum, yum, yum. Look how delicious that looks. Got yourself your protein from the egg, the cheese, I'm assuming that's chicken. And it would be just the full egg, but I do egg whites. 12 o'clock at night.
I made you a bologna, egg, and cheese sandwich. And we had cheese raviolis.
That sounds so healthy. I got fries, and this is like a burger. That's a burger, has hash browns, cheese, bacon, egg, and some type of sauce. I don't remember what it was. Be the majority who does. I already don't really touch eggs because I have gallstones, and for me, a scrambled egg makes my gallstones hurt more than anything, like, ever.
Yeah.
A frozen egg. That looks disgusting. I dare someone to eat it.
No.
Oh my god, I thought she was about to.
No, I'm not. I'll give you $1. No, I don't want $1.
You don't want $1. What? Oh my god. That is creepy. Quick. I'm gonna put a little bit of scrambled egg in it, just some. Look at all this stuff. I got her some random, like, stupid thing. Not stupid things. I knew she'd like it. Like an egg omelet wave, like poop bags, things that, you know, that are like on the cheaper side, but a healthier alternative is to make zucchini and squash like that and put it with the scrambled eggs so it feels like it's hash browns and eggs, but really it's not. Just a smart little alternative. So I laid my 2 eggs and zucchini on a bed of spinach. I'm just gonna add a little bit of cheese, just a little bit. I didn't add any seasoning to this, so you guys know me, sriracha. So here is my breakfast: 2 eggs, spinach, sriracha, a little bit of cheese, and some zucchini and squash. Everyone eats their ramen different. Like, Crystal never uses broth. Like, if I have like a regular ramen, like top ramen or the Maruchan, whatever it's called, I usually have broth. Everyone, like I said, does it different, but I can redo that video if you guys want me to, where I have broth and switch it up a bit. Maybe like add some corn, a fried egg on top, I don't know, some scallions. When it comes to scrambled eggs, I'm gonna be honest, They sometimes make me feel nauseous, and it's because I have an allergy to them, but I never feel that way when it comes to eggs any other way. Like if I have potato salad, not potato salad, egg salad, if I have a deviled egg, if I have a fried egg, boiled egg, like I don't feel that way. But sometimes when I have scrambled, it was way worse when I was younger. I'm just so nauseous, but I'm very grateful I do not feel that way right now. I'm just very grateful about that. One of these is 40 calories, so 80. One egg is 60, so that's 120, plus the 80 is 200. Mukbang, no. I just made a egg and bacon sandwich. There's nothing on it besides egg and bacon. I got some liquid egg whites. I'm just gonna do egg whites instead of the whole egg. Hey you guys, so meal number one, I'm going to be making my breakfast, which we're gonna use some shredded cheese, some bell pepper, some spinach, and some egg whites. I put the date, my weight, and I jot down something that I want to remember examples. On June 2nd, 2018, I didn't weigh in today because I ate horrid yesterday and barely got any sleep. Having too much caffeine, I didn't fall asleep till almost 10 a.m. and I had over 4,000 calories yesterday. So far today I'm on track. I made egg whites and had to gag it down. LOL. So these are the hash browns that I use, and I like to put scrambled egg with it and onion. It's so good. Because I think they had egg in it at one point or something. Oh, and I forgot. There was a hard-boiled egg in there, and I've never had a hard-boiled egg that wasn't fully cooked in the middle. This one was not fully cooked in the middle, and I was a little nervous, you guys. It made the soup creamy. Decent breakfast, apple, cucumber, egg whites with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Babe, where did this vase come from? Oh, wait. This is someone else's flowers. I was like, wait a minute. I used to have an egg like intolerance, kind of like allergic reaction type thing. I would just say I have an egg allergy because it's easier to say. When I was younger, eggs made me really sick. And as a teenager, it wouldn't do it so much. And now, as an adult, it's starting to happen again. But it almost feels like it's 10 times worse. I literally feel so horrible. It's like cramps, and it's like this nauseous feeling where it literally feels like you're about to vomit. So the last video I uploaded was Eat With Me, egg allergy torrid haul. And I do want to say, egg allergy, I should have said egg intolerance, so I do apologize. And to those of you who have messaged me who also have an egg intolerance, a lot of you said that it got worse as you got older. So I guess that makes sense for me. I wish I had a hard-boiled egg, but since I changed my plan, there are 4 points, and these are hash browns, and they're 2 points. So for this whole meal is only 6 points. So the next thing I want to talk about is my mom. It is so crazy how similar we are. We have like a similar personality. And as you guys know, I talk about how I have an egg allergy. She also has one, and I'm just like, people are gonna call me lazy, but that's okay. I got 2 containers of the cage-free hard-cooked and peeled eggs, which means they're boiled. I don't know why they call them hard-cooked peeled eggs, like it's a boiled egg. A little egg. This is a spinach, feta, and cage-free egg white wrap. This is 290 calories. So it's literally just spinach, feta, and egg whites. So what type of Lynn do I want to be today? Scrambled egg Lynn. I'll have like 2 turkey bacons with like a fried egg or something. So for my first meal, which is breakfast, I will be having 2 slices of turkey bacon, avocado toast. It's like an oat nut bread, which is so delicious with obviously the avocado. An egg moment. What happened to your egg allergy? So I noticed that eggs aren't making me as sick as they used to, but there was one day last week, y'all, have some breakfast. It's pretty simple. English muffin, egg, cheese, and turkey sausage. And we have a egg salad situation with some bacon and some tapatio. This honestly looks so amazing, so let's dive in. Me right now, like, it's not.
You sure eat eggs often for someone who's supposedly allergic to eggs.
Egg intolerance.
I explained
to scrambled
that when I was younger, scrambled eggs made me extremely nauseous.
Yeah.
And I happen to not do that anymore. So there you go.
That's actually not true. It does still make me nauseous, but it like doesn't make me as nauseous as when I was younger. First meal, I'm thinking a scrambled egg cheesy spam moment. And over here, some eggs. I know you guys asked me about my egg allergy. I've tried to explain. Get an egg. So for the egg, I'm just adding some pepper and some garlic salt. So I personally like my yolk cooked all the way. All right, let's see if I can flip her. Ooh! Perfect. Here is my perfectly cooked egg, what I consider perfect. 5 eggs. If you guys know, I have egg intolerance. Comes and goes. It's gotten a lot better in the last few years, thank God. So eating 2 scrambled eggs is fine. Started the day with a surprise breakfast in bed. Fleen made these like sausage egg muffins, so good. I've never been allergic to eggs. I have an egg intolerance, which could be similar to allergic, but allergic could like kill you, while egg intolerance can't. It just like does not feel good. But as I've gotten older, like it's really weird. Like when I was younger, it was like kind of there, and then early 20s, it was like so bad where it like made me feel ill. It's just like a 50-50 chance. No, not allergic to eggs. It's just like an egg intolerance moment type deal. So I need a bowl, 1 egg down, 2 eggs. I normally only have 2, but I'm feeling hungry, so I'm probably gonna have a 3rd. 3rd egg. Pan, olive oil into the pan. I scrambled 2 eggs with some pepper, so putting that in there. If you hear that noise, it's because they're currently vacuuming the hallway, so don't mind that. If you guys remember in yesterday's vlog, I made some steak and I have leftovers, so I'm gonna be adding that also here to my egg mixture. Egg mixture is literally scrambled eggs. And I'm also gonna have a little bit of Mexican style shredded cheese. She's looking like an omelet, walks like an omelet, talks like an omelet, is an omelet. I'm always so afraid of flipping omelets. All right, ready, set, wait. Ready, set, flip. I did decent, I guess. Now I'm gonna add some tapatio. Not gonna lie, that looks super tasty. So I'm about to go eat this and watch H3 podcast.
All right. Well, AMBERLYNN has an interesting relationship with eggs. Should we go in the kitchen and cook an omelet? Let's go visit Kitchen Merc. Well, it's become abundantly clear that AMBERLYNN really just doesn't like eggs, right? Or does she? Well, I like eggs. And since she made an omelet, I thought, let's make an omelet together, right? So, I'm going to show you just a simple basic omelet. And I've got a variety of things that I'm going to put into it. Let me put my apron on here. I may or may not use them all, but what I've prepped here, I will show you. Alright, so what I've got ready to go here is feta cheese, sliced cremini mushrooms, some red pepper and heirloom tomato, and some red onion, and of course, eggs. That's 2 eggs with a little bit of salt. I've got my pan on medium heat, and I'm waiting for it to get really thoroughly hot before I add any fat, which can be butter or oil. All right, let's jump right in. So I'm going to, you can do this a few different ways. In a kitchen, we would do this all in one pan at one shot in a restaurant. But for home cooking, I find it's just safer a little bit to saute my ingredients first and separately. I also don't like, unlike AMBERLYNN, don't like raw onion. So, this is my mushrooms and my red onion. I did first add a little bit of light olive oil, and then onions and mushrooms, salt and pepper. We're just going to lightly saute these a bit, and once they're ready, we'll take them out of the pan, we'll rinse the pan, and then this is the pan we're going to use for the omelet. Now, as I said, you could do this all in one shot. You could add the egg in now, but it's this is more foolproof, I find it. If you want your prettiest omelet, you want to impress your friends, because sometimes when we do this, it leaves things on the pan. It can cause the egg to stick a little bit. So like I said, let me see if I can move this a little bit so you see it. There you go. Now, for me, these are probably done enough. We want the food to have a little bit of texture left, right? We don't want to cook the crap out of it. And it will continue cooking for a little bit once you take it off the heat. So let's, especially the stuff at the bottom of the bowl, because it's got all the other hot stuff sitting on top of it. I'm going to rinse this pan and we'll be right back. Okay, our pan is clean. It's also warm again. As I said, you can use the fat of your choice. You can use butter or oil. I'm going to use a light tasting olive oil. It's not advised to cook with virgin olive oil. It has a very low smoke point. And I'm going to be a little generous with the oil because, again, we don't want our egg to stick. Make sure the pan is thoroughly coated with the oil. You want the oil to be nice and hot. At this point, I'm turning my heat down to just above low. Your pan is really hot. It's going to retain all the heat and your egg will be fine. Now, we've stirred our egg a little bit. We don't want to put a ton of air in the egg. You just want it completely homogenized, but you don't want a ton of air in there. Let me just make sure everything's ready to go. There's another little restaurant trick I would like to avail you. I want you to have your oven on, maybe your broiler, or at least on very high, while you're preparing your eggs, and I'll tell you why when we get there. I know my pan looks really sad, but this is a beautiful pan that cooks my eggs perfectly and doesn't stick. And I hope I didn't jinx myself. So I like to test by putting a drop in there and seeing how it responds. Okay, it seems to be cooking nicely. I might dump it all in now. Now you're going to want to let it sit and cook and set a little bit. My pan might be a little low. I turned it up just a little bit. Once you see your edges have started to cook, what you want to do is lift up the edge, and you're going to pour all the liquid egg. You're going to sneak it, you're going to hide it under the front doormat like that. And you're going to do that all around the omelet, so it's not just heavy on one side. And then you're going to let that settle and cook a little bit too. And as it cooks, you want to check to make sure it's not sticking. And then you might want to pour some more of the liquid egg underneath again. You're going to want to let that set. Now here's where the oven and the broiler comes into play. You see, we still have a lot of wet raw egg on the top here. Now if you're like Amber, you want to cook this shit till it's brown. I don't want a brown egg. So what I like to do is take my pan, of course a metal pan with a metal handle, and I'm going to put it under the broiler for just a minute to let that egg cook a little bit before we add the rest of our ingredients to it and finish it off. You see the point that I've pulled it out? The egg is set, but it's not, you know, you didn't cook the life out of it. It still resembles a yellow egg. At this point, I'm probably going to turn the heat off. I think my pan has enough heat to retain the heat. Now we're going to lift it again to make sure everything is still not sticking, which it is not. Now it's the fun part. So I'm going to add some feta cheese into the middle area of the omelet, and add less than you think. It's surprising. Cheese goes further than you think. I'm going to add my mushrooms and onions, and I'm going to add a little bit of heirloom tomato and red pepper, a little bit of extra pepper to finish it off, and of course a little pinch of salt. And at this point we're going to roll her up. So I'm going to flip it over this way. This one might be a little thick. We get our pan ready. Now, am I going to be able to do it properly? Let's see. You want to flip it, oh, stuck a little bit, and... Okay, not bad. Should have been a French roll, but it wasn't, so this is a perfectly cooked omelet. Let's see. Perfectly cooked omelet. Let's cut into it so you can have a look. Looks yummy. All right, there you have it. Perfectly cooked omelet, and you know what? Now it's time for lunch. Thank you all for joining me. It's a funny little look at eggs. Go and make yourself an omelet. It's not that hard. If you like the video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Maybe grab a channel membership. We have all kinds of fun in the Discord, and I hang out there too if you want to chat. Until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind, and hasta luego.